I love animals, I'm fine with them. Because whilst you are part of the fall, whilst you are part of the field, until you have changed your vibrations towards everyone, you are channeling, maintaining the violence that is shown to each other and to the animal forms. Which is another key reason that I come here, that I return, to say, think differently. Do not be part of the crowd. Do not invest in the crowd's worry, the crowd's uncertainty, the crowd's violence. And simply be, each day of your life, a light. Then that light will be guided by your inner self, by your soul, to where it is needed. To the animal that needs help, but also to the human that needs help. To the planet that needs help. To the diva that needs help. Your energies will be used by that part of you that has greater knowledge and greater wisdom than you do as a physical being. Is that sufficient?
Yes, thank you.
Another question, please.
Can I just follow up your comments about the fall, which you referred to last time you spoke here? And I'm particularly interested in any link between the fall, which I think you suggested maybe something that's happened more than once in our existence,
Yes.
and the environmental condition of the planet, whether or not the two are linked.
You're asking whether our present state, your present state, is affecting the planet?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Your present state is affecting the planet. The planet, if you were to see it spiritually, is shrouded in a mantle of grey. The planet seeks to push trees up, seeks to widen streams into rivers, seeks to glorify and celebrate the God within it by being what it is. An evolving and changing world that says, look, Father, look what I am. And I am what I am because of you. And I am glorious because of you. And I rejoice because of you. But it is shrouded, it is crushed, it is restricted by your thoughts, by the thoughts of the people living on this planet. You have to examine, in order to change things, what the dominant thoughts of society are. Is it not true that the dominant thoughts of society are that you will never change? There will always be war. There will always be sickness. There will always be poverty. There will always be light. There will always be godlessness. And because you are God in essence, you bring through those thoughts as a belief, as a creative belief, and you push them out into the matrix of the field to join all the other thoughts that are thinking the same thing, and therefore creating the very atmosphere that is strangling the planet. It is right that you should attempt to heal the planet. It is right that you should clean up the atmosphere. It is right that you should plant trees. It is right that you should clean up the skies. It is right that you should reuse materials. But these things are the band-aid on the wound. You have to tackle the physicality, but you also have to tackle the spiritual aspect of this world. You have to tackle the root cause of what is wrong with this world. Because if you channel light into this world, if you channel light to each other and to the planet and to everything that you come into contact with on a daily basis, then the pollution disappears. Because suddenly, unexpectedly, a soul that previously has said, we will pollute, it is our right to pollute, we need the things that we are making that cause pollution, suddenly that soul will say, I'm not doing this anymore. And suddenly a soul over here will say, I'm not tipping things into the water anymore. And suddenly a soul over here will say, I am not polluting the heavens anymore. And suddenly a soul over here will say, that material is dangerous. Why didn't I see it before? They didn't see it before because the light wasn't there for them to see it before. Governments will change. Heads of state will change. The polluters, the destroyers, the manglers of this planet will change. But you have to put light in first. Then you begin to change them. Is that a sufficient answer?
Yes, I'm just conscious of a comment you made last time you spoke in relation to your description of the fall, and I think you used the analogy of the clock being set at 5 to 12.
Yes.
Is 5 minutes a long time?
That is a wonderful question. Is 5 minutes a long time? I don't want to say knowledge, because knowledge then puts into your mind a fact. Our musings and our vision into the spiritual elements of this world suggest that there is, if the world continues on its present course, if no more light is put into this world, if things are as they are now, suggests that there are 3 generations left. Around 70 to 85 years. But that, of course, is only our view, and not to be taken as a fact that would speed up the field and make that fact even more concrete. There is an urgency now, an urgency tonight, now, to do something, to change something, to take your thoughts individually and to look at them, and to say, how much do I love this world and how much do I love my fellow man and woman? Do I want there to be 3 generations left, or do I want things to change? If you want things to change, they will not change via the ballot box. They will not change via the rifle and the sword. They will not change through physical revolution. They will only change through spiritual revolution. And that means becoming a soldier for God. And being a soldier for God is oh so difficult in its early stages, because you have to put yourself in a tunnel of light and say, whatever is to the left of me, I do not believe in anymore. Whatever is to the right of me, I do not believe in anymore. I am a channel for the light. I channel light down this tunnel. The tunnel is behind me, a tunnel of light that goes back to God. The tunnel is in front of me, a tunnel of light that shines light into the world. And that is my only purpose. This does not make any difference on the surface to your professions, to your families. It will certainly make a difference to your hopes and dreams. But you will find that slowly, and then more rapidly, you will invest every single action and thought with light. You will retreat from those thoughts that are argumentative with people, that seek a difference in people rather than a sameness. You will retreat from those thoughts that make you different and look for those thoughts that make you the same in light, in brotherhood, in sisterhood, in creation. Three generations, but I haven't said that. Is that a sufficient answer?
Yes, thank you.
Another question, please.
Joseph, hi.
Hello.
I've been waiting for this moment for 2 years, so thank you very much. I'm on a mission. 4 years ago I got breast cancer, and I didn't go down the conventional route. At first I was devastated and just wanted to go back to God. Then I started getting better and better. I found a camera from America that actually shows up breast abnormalities 8 to 10 years before mammography does, and it actually helped me with my healing process. I could see as my body, my breast, my tumour shrunk, and it's just a magnificent machine. I basically feel that I've become enlightened from the experience. It's been the best experience I've ever had in my life.